Hello and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob and I call myself Sansomi. And it's time for a home game against Everton. Today we have a very interesting episode, I think, because we're going to be playing a Premier League game, a Champions League game and an FA Cup game. So we're going to face Everton in the league. We're going to play the return game against Benfica. And then we have the very interesting FA Cup game against Chelsea to see if we can reach the semi-final and get the board to be happy with every competition we have entered into this season. If we do that, of course they're going to be more happy if we go further, but yeah, reaching the semi-final is the most important thing here if we want the approval from the board, because let's see here, I think it's in vision though. Play entertaining football, and they're pleased with that. Develop players using our club youth, the reserving judgment, of course. Sign players under the age of 23 for the first team, they are delighted with that. Play attacking football, they are delighted with that. Do not sign players over the age of 30, they are very pleased with that. Work within the, here we go. Champions League, first round knockouts, we are there, so they're pleased. Premier League, qualify for the UEFA Champions League, we will reach that goal, so they're delighted with that. FA Cup semi-final, so they're pleased with that. And they're not judging us for the Carabao Cup, where we went out immediately. So what kind of pressure do they have on us after that? Challenge for a domestic cup after that, and my contract expires. Work towards winning the Premier League. Yeah, they are not win a domestic cup after that, and we're still working towards winning the Premier League. And not until 25-26 do they have the pressure for me to win both the Premier League and the Champions League. And then they have continued to win the Premier League. Now that's interesting. But okay, we're going to try. So we don't have the best of budgets here, but we did, let's see, I did request something. Where is that now then? Where is that now? Performancing, Club Vision, match performance. Are you kidding me? Have I lost track of where that is? Because I've lost track of that. Let's get to B since they move it, because I went into facilities here and I said increase the youth budget. So I don't know where that is actually now. I'm going to have to find that until the next time. So we're going to now have exceptional academy coaching. We did only have excellent before, or only yeah, I don't know. Let's get on with this episode. So we're going to be facing Everton today, and yeah, let's see what we can do with the team today. Let's see, loads of players being really tired. Adeyemi is one of them. That's not good. So let's see if we can't line up with Cavani and Šeško instead. Šeško is a bit tired as well. And Mbappe is tired. Loads of tired players. Varane and Bruno should be rested. So I'm going to be putting them on the bench like that. Adeyemi is also in need of a rest, so, and then we're just going to have to see, because there is a big chance we rest a couple of players in the Benfica game as well, since we do know that we have a 3-0, I think it was, win over them in the first game, so we can, or was it 4-1? It doesn't matter. We do have a couple of goals ahead for Benfica game, so we need to keep, well, at least getting a draw or something like that. We don't need to go all out on attack to win the game. So, Gerhardian, we don't do that. Dressing room, pump fist. Let's give the fans what they want here. And let's kick off. Can we beat Everton as well? Interesting. Last game, previous episode was home against Liverpool, winning 5-0. Now we start this episode with facing the other Liverpool team at home. Can we beat them with 5-0 as well? Or can we at least beat them? Here's Šeško. Šeško finding Sancho. Dalot coming on the right here, getting the ball in, and there is Mbappe! 1-0 Manchester United. Marvellous. But it's going to be a VAR is going to have a check on it, and it's disallowed? What? Crap. Yeah, but he's not in the game. He's not involved with the play. Is it really? Really? I don't know if they would have given... Oh, that's Cavani! 1-0 United. That they won't be able to take away from us. Because then I'm going to be pretty pissed if they take that away from us. Good by Ericsson stealing that ball there. And then Cavani just putting it into the net. And so we go on, taking the lead against Everton. And yeah, we are 9 points. We have one more games played than after this game. We're going to have one more game played than City. But if this results stand as it is, that we win this game, we're going to be 9 points ahead of them, and that's going to be putting some pressure on them. But let's stop Everton first here. Let's not run away thinking that we can win this, because here they come. 1-1. That was not good. Not good at all. It was good if you're an Everton supporter, because you managed to score, which Liverpool didn't. So, yeah. But we need to win. We need the 3 points. Shaw with the corner, and no, nothing there. There's Shaw again. Ericsson. Adenal and Mbappe! Mbappe making it 2-1 for United. Or will that be another one that VAR is going to take away from us? It doesn't look like it. It looks like this is going to stand. Here's Shaw, here's Ericsson, Anel, and then the rebound. Mbappe just puts it in close to the post. Totally unavailable for the goalkeeper. And there's no offside there. Marvellous. 2-1. And we're back in front in this game. That's good. Come on, United. Here's Shaw with the corner. And there is Cavani, but yeah, he gets away. Delete to Shaw. Can Shaw get it there? He gets it back to Delete again. Ericsson turning, and there is Mbappe totally free and making it 3-1. So it looks like we're going to run over the other Liverpool team as well, or is this disallowed? Look at this, Shaw passing back to the lid to Ericsson, and he turns around there giving it to Mbappe. But there's a chance that number 15 was offside there. So that's now not offside, so it should have been in this. Yeah, but so this time it was okay that he was in offside, that other player. That's strange. Anyway, 3-1. Nice one. I think we have a good control on this game now. Eriksson with the free kick. De Ligt is going to be taking that one. Giving it to Shaw, to Anel, to Dalot, to Delight, to Shaw. Finding Mbappe. No, he didn't reach Mbappe. Here comes Everton. Yeah, good tackle by Mbappe though. But they still managed to hoist it up. But there's no Everton player up there. Here's De Ligt. There's Anel, Shaw, Mbappe, Shaw, good ball to Cavani, and Cavani puts it in! It's 4-1 Manchester United! Let the celebrations begin. Or should we turn them off? No, it's been disallowed. Disallowed, no 4-1. Cavani being offside in the moment they hit the ball, he was offside. I see it. Man, dang it. Come on, United. First half, 3-1, so we should be having 3 points out of this game. But, yeah, let's pump some fist and making it even. Most of them, not many made any effort to become anything here. Let's have a look at the players on the bench. So, yeah. We do have Adeyemi on the bench. Maybe putting him in the second half now to rest Česko in the second half. Well, we're going to give them a couple of more minutes, but I think that's going to be the change I'm going to do, so that Česko and Adeyemi will be fresh. Maybe for the Champions League, but I'm thinking maybe oh, Mbappe! 4-1! That was a brilliant goal from Mbappe, I must say. But Česko is looking very tired, so I'm going to put in Adeyemi there. Mbappe looking tired, so I'm going to put in Pogba. I think I'm going to put Pogba there. Sancho. Yeah, I'm going to continue. Sancho is looking very tired as well, so I'm going to put in Jesse Lingard there. So no chance for Warburton to get into this game. 4-1 against Everton, and we're pulling away in the top of the league. That's good. Here's Cavani. Cavani. Getting back to Dalot, to De Ligt, to Arnel. To Shaw, to Eriksson, trying to find Cavani there, but he's not quick enough, Cavani. Of course, he's 35 years old, so he's a bit... Oh no! They're coming back here, 4-2. And they have half an hour to come back with 2 goals. Maybe I've been happy too quickly, or too early. We haven't really made the team any less good. Mbappe, sure, Mbappe, taking in Pogba for Mbappe has lowered the quality of my team, of course. But other than that, the defensive side of the game should not have been that clearly impact. So, yeah, they shouldn't all of a sudden start creating a lot of chances here. That would be bit ridiculous, but they are, and they bring it back to 4-3. What in God's name is happening? I'm gonna have to shout here and demand more. I'm not gonna just sit here and wait for nothing to happen here and to let them come back from a 4-1. This would be horrific if they come back from that. Well, that would be an incredible comeback from Everton, but I don't want them to do an incredible comeback against us. I don't care if they do it in other games, but not against us, of course. Put an end to this for all that's holy. I'm not going to accept this. Here's Dalot. Here's Cavani. Here's Lingard. Here's Eriksson. Bellingham. De Ligt. Bellingham. Eriksson finding Dalot. Finding into Adeyemi, finding Pogba! 5-3! Please, do not let this go. I I can see that Dalot and Delict are both very tired in the defence. So we're going to have a tough couple of minutes here before this game is over. And it's 10 minutes to go before the game is over. So yeah, let's let them run away quickly here without Everton getting to score, because we can't handle that. Come on, United. Shaw with the corner. Cannavani. No, not Cannavani. Cavani. And he heads over, unfortunately. It's been a good game. 3 goals from Mbappe, 1 from Cavani, 1 from Paul Pogba, and 5-3. And yeah, it looked terrible at a certain point in the game, but we managed to get away with 3 points, and that's marvelous. That's just terrific. And it was a good win, even if we let a couple of goals in the end of the game. So I'm going to be pleased with them. So I'll see you in the Champions League game against Benfica. And so we're here. We're going to be facing Benfica at home. And yeah, we have 3-0 in our bag. So I'm thinking maybe we should do a couple of changes. I'm going to give Henderson the opportunity today. Van Bissaka, Maguire, Benanel, and let's take a real chance here, shall we? Luke Shaw, Dalot. Ethan Laird is going to get the opportunity to play here today. Right midfielder, Morgan Pearce, if fresh enough, so let's give him the opportunity. Frank Kese. Christian Eriksen, and I think I'm going to go with Paul Pogba on the left side. And up front, I think we have only we can't risk Karim Adeyemi. So and there's no Cavani here. Yeah, there is Cavani. I thought he was not registered to play in the Champions League, so let's do it like that then, and then put De Gea on the bench today, and Mark Jurado, Delict, and Dalot. And you know what? We're not going to have Mark Jurado. Dalot can play both left and right in the defense. And then Matthias de Ligt in the center if anything should happen there. So now we need to... I think I'm going to go with James Garner and give him some time if needed. And then Jesse Lingard. No, I'm going to go Kylian Mbappe there, so that we can put someone in that can give us a really good effort if something happens there. And then Sancho in the last. Adeyemi should not be playing if I don't really need to, since he is in need of a rest. So is there any other problems with him? No, it's just that he's needed to rest and he's wanted by Bayern Munich. Wasn't it Bayern Munich that wants... No, that's Borussia Dortmund. So a lot of my players are wanted by other teams, so yeah, that's not good. I don't want to lose any of my players. Tottenham, I really would love to get rid of Maguire. That would be a good, especially if I can get some money for him. So let's see if this team can beat Benfica. I will be very disappointed if I've done a stupid mistake here then. Now and go out against Benfica here. We have a 3-0 lead, and they are not bad players that I'm putting on the pitch. There are some really good players in this team, so we really should be maybe not winning this game, but at least not losing with 3 goals. Definitely not. So let's hope, but I'm hoping for a win, of course. It would be good, especially since I'm playing with players like Morgan Pearce, which do need the victories, and Oh no! 13 minutes in and they take the lead. That's not good at all. Oh, maybe I've been too stupid here and put too many reserve players in this game. They're running around like chicken, my players. Just chasing the ball. What in God's name is happening there? I don't like that, that's for sure. Maybe I should shout or just wait for this opportunity to... Well, that wasn't very much of an opportunity. So let's demand more of my players. We cannot lose this game. Well, we can lose it, but not with too many goals. We need to keep the goals down so that we don't go out of the Champions League. That would be a disaster. And then equaliser by Cavani. 1-1 and 4-1 on aggregate. Now that's good. And of course the reason why I play with these is not just because I want Morgan Pearce and those to become better and Kiese to get his game so that he will stop complaining. The biggest reason I play with this reserve team against Benfica is of course that it would be lovely to bring in fresh legs against Chelsea in the FA Cup and go through to the semi-final there as well. So let's see, here's Šeško on the run, putting it back to Cavani, and there is Morgan Pearce! Oh! Perfect! Brilliant! That raises his average rating when he scores like that. That's good. Very, very good and very, very nice. Oh, nicely done. Morgan Pearce making it 2-0. And he jumped up. So over 7 in average rating on Pearce. That's good. Come on, United. So now they need to score a lot of goals, that's for sure. They need to score 4 more goals in order to get a draw out of this, to get more playing time, play extra time in the game, and maybe take it to penalties. I hope they don't score a single goal. But I think that's going to be hard to keep away. But they shouldn't be scoring 4 goals against us now. I don't believe that. So I think I think it was the right decision to play with all these young and, well, Ericsson is not very young, but all these players that are reserve players. I think we did the right thing. Here's Pearce from Binsaka. Pearce shooting and just outside. Pearce has been good today, and that is a delight to see. Ericsson finding Pogba. Pogba finding Binsaka. Binsaka, can he find Pearce? He did. Pearce to Kiese. Kiese gets the ball into Pogba, and Pogba gets a second shot. Flipper with the ball there. Laird getting it back in, but nothing happens of that. Okay. So here's Pogba with a free kick. Maguire again. Why did he not bring that down on his chest? Oh well, Binsaka, Maguire. Long ball home to Henderson. That was a weird decision by Maguire, I feel. Here's Anel. Anel finding Pearce. Good ball to Pearce. Can Pearce find the way into the... No. But Binsaka getting it back to Pearce, getting it to Cavani, getting it to Pogba, and Pogba finding the net! 3-1 before the first half is over. And I'm sure we're gonna get to the next round unless they call it off. Let's see what happens here. Cavani to Pogba. It shouldn't be any offside in that situation. So that's 3-1. Holy smokes. So we're going to reach the quarter-final of the Champions League in the first season that we We were in the Champions League last season as well, yeah. We're going to reach here after our rebuild. It took me one season to make United great again, or good again at least. Or will it be one season to make them great again? It depends on what we win this year, if we win anything. We still haven't won anything. Nothing is... Well, we've won games, but I mean, we haven't won any trophies yet. But I'm hoping that we will. This is... and it's looking good. Oh, crap. Laird couldn't get that ball away from the penalty area. And so it's 3-2. 6-2 on aggregate. And yeah, it still should be able. They shouldn't be able. But Laird, that was not a good clearance by Laird. Quite disappointed with him there. But it's half time. And yeah, let's get into the dressing room. Let's pump our fist and choose what the recommendation is, because that was the only option. Let's start the second half. I think Česko is going to be playing to the 60s or 70 minutes, and then we're going to bring in Adeyemi there, so that Česko gets a little rest in this game as well. And I don't think Česko... I think Česko is the only player that's going to be playing against Chelsea in this team. At least that's going to start in the game against Chelsea. Unless we have some suspension that I have missed or something. Here's Česko. And oh, what a finish! What a beautiful finish by Česko. Ho, ho, ho. Chipping it over the goalkeeper like that. There was no other way for the goalkeeper though. He needs to go out there to make himself big. So, but that chip, it's perfect. It's perfect. And it's 4-2 in this game. It's 7-2 on aggregate. And of course we are through to the next round. And I'm loving this. This is going really good. And... taking the chances so far has really paid off. It's been really good for us to bring in like Morgan Pearson, and that was not a very good pass by Morgan Pearson though. But I think it's time. It's time to bring out Česko and bring in Adeyemi in order to give Česko a little rest before the FA Cup game as well. Here's Pearce. Ooh, so close for Pearce. But yeah, the arrows, they're pointing up when it comes to Morgan Pearce, that's for sure. Eriksson, no chance there. Kese, Laird, Kese, Maguire, finding Pearce. It's Pearce. Ooh, what a shot! Oh, hitting the top of the bar there. Could have gone in. That one would have been a marvelous goal if he'd hit that one. Ho. He's looking to be something really good that came up from our youth academy, if I'm not wrong, last season or before this season. Last season it was he came up, because they're going to be coming a new line of youth players, and once those youth players are up, I'm going to have to be doing some real hard work outside of this by looking at other clubs, youth players. Oh, Cavani! And seeing if there's any youth looking good that I want to bring to United, and see if I can find the future stars. A good ball and a good goal by Cavani, and there's absolutely no chance that they're going to catch up with us now. So Kese is going to go off because James Garner is not going to be able to get... Unfortunately, James Garner is not going to get any average rating, but at least he gets a game on his belt. That's good. I should have changed him a little sooner so that he got some average rating. Here's Binsaka. Here's Anel. Here's Binsaka. Binsaka going right straight out of there. Cavani, Pearce. Oh! Almost fell down to Ericsson there, but no. Here comes Benfica, but they're out of the Champions League. We are through to the next round. That's going to be an interesting thing, and see see who we're going to face, if it's a team that we're going to have any chance against. There is loads of teams that we have chance against, and there is a couple of teams that I fear that we are going to go out against. But we're still going to try. Of course, we're still going to do our very best to beat. Even if we get Manchester City, we are going to do our best to try and win it. Of course, we're not going to be settling to go out in the next round. Whoever we get, we're going to do our best to win it. Here's Adajemi, but they stole it from him. They stole it from him. Cavani has been brilliant today. Man of the match as well. Not every day you get a 10 performance in the... So this was a good Champions League game, and with 8-2 on aggregate, we beat out Benfica out of the Champions League. And boy, are we on our way to win. This is brilliant. So nice. So I guess I'll see you in the FA Cup game. And so we'd make a short little break here to take the draw for the Champions League. So we're going to view it. And let's draw the next team here, which is Manchester City. We don't want this. Team that City will face is Milan. Good. We don't have to face City already. We have Manchester United. Who are they? Who are we going to face? We're going to get Juventus. I feel we have a chance there. I feel we have quite a good chance there. So the other games are Paris Saint-Germain against Real Madrid and Bayern Munich against Liverpool. Interesting couple of games there. Let's see what we have now. We get Juventus, Wolves versus Man United, rearranged game. What is it that we need to respond to? It's another draw for the semi-finals. If we win, let's go here then. It will be Manchester United or Juventus, and we will face off. If we beat Juventus, we will face Paris Saint-Germain or Real Madrid. That's a tough game to get, but they're all tough. I mean, there are two good sides here, so whoever win here, we're going to struggle against. City would have been something that we have problems with, a huge amount of problems with. Bayern, another team that we will struggle if we would have gotten. So I think we should be pleased. I'm pleased with who we got and everything. And yeah, let's hope we can reach the final and maybe even win it. But before we go that, we're going to be jumping to the last game of this episode, which is the FA Cup against Chelsea. And I will see you there. So we're here, FA Cup game against Chelsea. Can we reach the semi-finals? It is the quarter-finals. So can we reach... Yeah, it is the quarter, right? So we will reach... I'm so confused. Yeah, it is the quarter-final, so we will reach the FA Cup if our semi-final, if we win this. I'm hoping we can win this. And I'm going to put the best team that I feel I can put on the pitch. So David De Gea. Diogo Dalot. Let's see here, we will have De Ligt and Varane, and we want Luke Shaw, but he's not. Yeah, there he is. I thought he was out, but he wasn't. Good. So we're going to have Sancho. We're going to have Bellingham, Bruno Fernandes, and of course Kylian Mbappe. We're going to have Šeško, Karim Adeyemi, even though he's needs to be rested. He's going to get to play. That's just the way it is. He has nothing to say about it. Then we're going to have Henderson on the bench. We are going to have Binsaka on the bench. Anel on the bench. And I want a left defender as well. So Laird's going to be on the bench. Then we need to have Frank on the bench. Jesse Lingard on the bench. Oh crap, this is not going to be the best of it. Christian Eriksen will have to stay out of it. Cavani is the last one on the bench then. So that's a bit of a problem, but yeah. Yeah, let's use this team and let's hope we can beat Chelsea so that we can go to the semi-final of the FA Cup. Let's go out and fight. Time for a FA Cup quarter-final. We're going to show him onto this weaker foot. We're going to go into the dressing room. We're going to pump our fist and we're going to go with the assistant's recommendation and we're going to kick off and we're going to skip and the game is on its way. Manchester United against Chelsea. It's an FA Cup quarter-final. Come on, United. Here's Adeyemi. Sancho. Oh, that was a poor pass by Sancho. But Dalot picking up the ball. Here's back to Sancho. Sancho, oh, just outside the post. So close. Come on, United. This is good. It looks like we're playing pretty good, actually. So let's hope we can continue with that. Here's Mbappe. Shaw. Fernandes. Finding Šeško. Šeško finding Sancho. Finding Adeyemi. Adeyemi finding the net! It's 1-0 Manchester United. We take the lead. Whew. But it's going to be a VAR check on that one. And it's been awarded. It's been awarded. Glory, glory, Man United. Karim Adeyemi making it 1-0. Perfect. Marvellous. Here's the looking at the offside and there's absolutely no chance of offside there. Brilliant, brilliant. Come on, United. Let's continue this. It's going to be... Oh, good. Good stealing there by Šeško. Here we come. Dalot getting it in to Adeyemi, but Mendy is there. Taking that ball without any bigger problems. Come on, United. When the Reds go marching in, glory, glory, Man United. Go on. Half time, 1-0 up. It's a very insecure lead, but we are in the lead. We are in the lead. Yeah, you can say it like that. I think so. So let's continue playing good here. Dalot, Bellingham, to De Ligt, to Dalot, to Sancho, to Dalot, finding Sancho, Dalot, Bellingham, De Ligt, Šeško, Sancho, can he get the ball? He gets it to Dalot. Can he get the ball in? He gets it in and there's Adeyemi. So close. Let's not drop this. We played very well, actually. Played a lot better than Chelsea, but we're only 1-0 up, so it's a very delicate lead. And they do have players that can change everything. Here's Adeyemi, though. Sancho finding Mbappe. Mbappe finding it back to... Oh, and then there it is! Bruno Fernandes! 2 tries, and then the second try, he puts it into the net. Yes. Brilliant. Let's look at this. Adeyemi, Sancho, finding out to Mbappe, getting the ball back to Bruno Fernandes, shooting with his left and then pushing it in with his right on the rebound there. That's just terrific. 2-0, and the semi-final is pretty close now, and we're looking really good. We're having very good... All our players are playing very good. And theirs are not, so yeah, it looks like we're really going to run away with this, and I'm not going to be making any changes, I think. And there's, oh, Ooh, Shesko close to 3-0. Oh. 2-0 lead. 10 minutes to go. Let's not lose this. Let's not drop this. Come on, lads. Keep going. Mendy. Register. Mendy. Come on. Get the ball from him. Chilwell. Let him have it back. But as long as he's have it down on it by his own goal, then let him stand with it and let the time run away. But here they come. James. Varane is there. Shaw finding up to Adeyemi. Adeyemi taking... He brought that ball down quite nicely. He brings it in and there's Shesko. What a save by Mendy. Holy smokes. That should have been number 3 there. But yeah, it wasn't. So 10 minutes to go approximately. Lukaku, Christensen. And here they come. Kovacevic. And they put one in, and it's 2-1, and it's going to be a nervous end to this game. Unnecessarily nervous end to this game. I don't like it. I feel it's very unnecessary. Not good at all. Blimey. Come on, United. We need to play better than this. Keep up the good work. Come on, don't give them any opportunity to equalise here, please. Yes, it's full time. We have beaten out Chelsea, and that is brilliant. Thank you and good night, Chelsea. We're in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. We're having a really good season. I'm surprised because this is really early. But I must say, signing De Ligt instead of signing Erling Haaland was the right decision comparing this save to the previous where we got sacked. That's amazing. Really amazing. I'm very, very pleased with this. And before we end this episode, we're just going to have a little look on how things are looking at the moment. Let's go through the competition here now. Look at this. We're top of the table after 27 games. We have 6 points. We are 6 points ahead of Manchester City, and we have a goal difference that they are nowhere close to. 51 goals plus, and they have 33. So that's really good. That puts us in the driving seat to win the league. But we were really close last year as well and lost it in the end of the season. So let's hope that that doesn't come back to haunt us this season as well. In the Champions League, we're going to face Juventus in the quarterfinal. And we have reached the goal that was put by us from the board, which is nice. We have reached the expectation for the FA Cup as well by beating out Chelsea, so we're now in the semi-final. Now it's going to be interesting who we're going to get to face. I think we have a good chance to win our semi-final. Unless we get Manchester City, then it's going to be a slim chance, but we're still going to have a chance, of course. City is not going to be unbeatable, but we're going to have a hard time beating them because we've had hard times beating them every time we've faced them. But we have been winning quite easily against Arsenal in the league, so hopefully if we get them, we're going to do that. West Bromwich and Wolves or Fulham, all those 3 teams should not be a big problem, so to speak. But of course, if Wolves will be able to beat out Manchester City, what says that they can't beat out us as well? So, but I'm looking forward to the end of this season. We are getting close to the end, and look at this. We have some interesting games left to play, of course. We don't have City left to play anymore in the league, which is good. We don't have Liverpool. The only really top team is Chelsea. They're the only team within that, as I recall, within the Champions League positions. We're not gonna get Liverpool. We're not gonna face Liverpool anymore this season either. So unless we get them in the Champions League or something. But that is remarkable. So we are heading for a league title, but we still have loads of games that we need to win in order to get it. But it's looking good at the moment. If we can continue with this and not getting any serious injuries or something, we have a very good chance of winning the title. And that, holy smokes, that would be nice. Financial situation is looking okay. We have not been able to make profits in the month, but come the end of the year, we will, of course, end of the season, we will get big sponsoring money coming in, so it won't be a problem. Now, I don't know if it's the skin that I'm using or if it's that it isn't in this, but as I remember, to be honest, when I requested something, there was the time and date where they were, here it is, board request, all of them, of course, increased junior coaching budget. You see here that started and it's completed as well directly, so increased junior coaching budget, that's good. And we don't have any other, because the facilities is decreased youth level, and we don't want to decrease anything. Finances is decreased, and then I don't want to change anything of that at the moment. Networking, yeah, I think we can stay without that. And stadium, we don't want to do anything about that at the moment. And of course staff, we don't have any real problems with the staff either, but we do have 2 free positions actually. We could hire 2 more coaches. I think that's going to happen, but it's going to happen off camera, of course. So I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I think it's been a lovely episode, and I'm feeling very pleased with what we have done in this episode, the games we have won and everything. And yeah, I hope you do like and subscribe and all that nice stuff. And stay safe, have fun, and I'll just end with bye.